Hello and welcome back to the Next Tech Ventures channel. Today we'll talk about the biggest megacities by 2050, about those cities that already exist, but also some new ones that are yet to be built. So stay with us and find out some interesting and new facts about those cities. Maybe one day you'll live there. But before we start, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell so you don't miss the next video. Are you ready for the topic? Let's start. For many millennia, it was almost unfathomable for a city to sustain more than 1 million residents. It wasn't until the 19th century that the largest cities globally, such as London and Beijing, were able to consistently hold populations beyond that impressive mark. Despite this, in the modern era, we've quickly discovered that a city of 1 million people isn't remarkable at all. In China alone, there are now over 100 cities with 1 million people today. And as such, our mental benchmark for what we consider to be a big city has changed considerably from past times. According to the UN, the current world population of 7.7 billion people is expected to reach 8.5 billion by 2030, 9.7 billion in 2050, and 11.2 billion in 2100. Whereas the urban sprawl toward megacities and metropolitans is subjected to adding another 2.5 billion people to urban areas by 2050. Let's see which 3 existing cities will become new megacities by 2050. Number 1. Lagos, Nigeria. Nigeria's largest city, Lagos, is expected to push the limits of how big a metropolis can get. Already, Lagos has seen explosive growth over the past few decades and is growing so fast that no one knows how many people live there. Over 2,000 people emigrate to the city every day, and the current population estimates vary widely from 11 to 21 million inhabitants. Either way, by the turn of the century, Lagos is projected to have a population north of 88 million. Number 2. Kinshasa, DRC. Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, is projected to be the second largest city in the world with a population of 83 million. Number 3. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Dar es Salaam, a city on the coast of Tanzania, has a population of just 4.4 million today. By 2100, its population is projected to jump by a whopping 1,588%, putting the total at 74 million inhabitants. Well, as you know, the current existing megacities are suffering from the excessive burden of overpopulation, energy consumption, infrastructure, and resources. For example, Cairo was built for 1 million residents, while more than 20 million are living there today. The result is an uncomforting city to live in that is overwhelming residents with double stress and effort to finish any task, no matter how small it is. To encompass the degrading situation, governments started to plan for new megacities aside from the old ones. The main purpose of establishing these cities was to rehabilitate the existing loads from the old dilapidated cities. However, it turns in the end into a city branding game. But what are these new cities? Let's see. Neom, new Saudi Arabian city. A $500 billion budget megacity that is 33 times the size of New York City, with an area of 20,230 square miles, located in a golden location between Saudi, Egypt, and Jordan. In October 2017, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman announced this project with plans to be 100% running on renewable energy. Neom is a central gear in Saudi Arabia's 2030 vision to grow and will be the country's input to play a leading role in global economic development. Duqm, new Oman city. On the route of starting from scratch cities, Oman started a big economic port city project in 2011. It's about 480 kilometers far from Muscat, the capital. The location of Duqm formulate the gateway to the Arabian Gulf region, where almost a fifth of the world's oil flows this passage heading to distribution. The city is planned to follow a diverse attraction for interdisciplinary nations investments such as Kuwait, Saudi, Japan, India, and South Korea, getting access to the Duqm port dry dock for commercial and military purposes. Cairo administrative new capital. The new administrative capital is located 35 kilometers east of Cairo with a total area of 170 acres, almost as big as Singapore, targeting a population of 6.5 million residents and offering more than 2 million employment chances. It is planned to be a smart city including smart traffic, smart utilities, smart energy management, and smart buildings. The city will consist of 21 residential districts and 25 dedicated districts, 90 square kilometer solar energy farms, and a major theme park 4 times the size of Disneyland. The city will include the main governmental ministries and is planned to relocate 40 to 50,000 employees to the new government headquarters there in the first 3 years. The 3 dots are loading on the world map of countries waiting for the newly emerging cities to rise. The Dubai-style city becomes an international dream and represents a golden chance for investment. Building new cities is the logical response to the urbanization demand and population progression. While the idea of starting from scratch on a new blank canvas is sparkling, the question is it working the way it was planned for? While when the main aim for building new cities was the urban sprawl management, trying to give new housing options and new employment chances to minimize the saddle on the old cities, it didn't turn out to be this goal in the end. Most of the newly built cities are neither for the poor nor the middle-class residents. When planning for a new city, all the luxurious opportunities start to shine as building new luxury housing, parks, and recreational facilities is easier at this step. And this consequently made the housing options in these cities much higher than expected and targeted. So what do you think? Would you like to live in a megacity? We'd also like your opinion on this topic, so fill in the comments section with your comments. If you enjoyed the video, click like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.